flex.
Hey, how's it going? So in today's video I'm going to be showing you how to replace the screen on a Sony Xperia Z1. It is a bit of an old school compact phone, but there's a lot of people out there that still use small and old phones. But anyway, here's a quick rundown of the parts and tools that I did use in this video. So if you'd like to follow along, make sure you have most of these. So the first step is to actually get the phone off. So what I'm doing here is using an OTG cable to navigate through the screen. So I connected a wireless receiver for a mouse and keyboard. So next what we're going to do is grab the hairdryer and then heat up the edges of the phone. If you're using a heat gun, do make sure you keep it on a low heat so it doesn't damage any components underneath the screen. Okay, so now what we need to do is take off the screen. And in this case I want to actually only take off the screen and not the frame as well. So just take your suction cup and then get a pry tool once you're able to lift up a little bit and wedge it in between the screen and the frame. So if you're trying to take off the frame and the screen, then you'd have to wedge it in between the body and the frame. So you can see here I'm going around with two pry tools just to help a little bit. And once we have that done, we can now take our plastic spudger and remove the flex cable and then take off the screen. Now as you can see, I've left the frame still on the body of the phone. And the reason for this I'll show you in a second, but in the meantime just remove any remaining adhesive and dirt and debris off the frame. Now you can see my new screen does come with a frame, but all I'm going to do is take off the screen and connect it directly to this frame on the body. So when you're removing the new screen from its existing frame, just be gentle with this because you don't want to obviously damage the screen. It's simple to take off, but just take your time with it. So now what we're going to do is connect the new screen. We're not actually going to stick it onto the phone just yet. And the reason why is because we want to power on the device and just check that the screen is fully functional. And of course you want to make sure your front camera is also fully functional with the new screen. And of course make sure you do check your proximity sensor at the front of the phone. So what I've done now is taken off the shield cover from the old screen and then I've attached it to the new one. So next what we need to do is stick the adhesive to the frame, and honestly I would recommend you purchase at least two of these because you need to make sure this is aligned correctly. Make sure you don't go over anything like the proximity sensor or front camera. And now we're finally ready to attach the screen to the frame. So what I'm doing here is just turning on the device to give it one more quick check just before I permanently stick it to the adhesive. Now you can go a little bit extra with the checks that you do. So once the device is on, you can type in *# and then type in service, which is 7378423, and then reverse it with #* and * again. So this will open the service tools, and then you can go into service test and just go through all the various categories that would have relation to your new screen. So for example, the proximity sensor, and you can see here as I put my finger on top and remove it, it says proximity switch on and off. Now of course we do know that the touch screen is working, but you can still check that as well by going into the touchscreen section for the service. So yeah, that pretty much concludes the video. I hope it helped you out. If you have any questions at all, do make sure to leave it down in the comment section below. Also don't forget to leave a like and subscribe to my channel for more videos like this. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.